G'day guys, it's Pocket Diffie and we built an amazing bloody structure. You'll be seeing the process. There's a lot of stuff I need to touch up with and stuff like that. But yeah, hope you enjoy the build. As you can see, there's some little like pillars and stuff I need to fix, and there's obviously some corners I still need to build. But they'll be doing about on a decoration slash touch ups stream on YouTube and Twitch. Please enjoy the build and give it a like and subscribe. And yeah, great kiss. Okay, so we have a build location. So I chose this place because I chose it because I was on another server on a mates, and basically this I was able to build. You can build this anywhere you want, any location, like I showed you just before. So what you want to do, you want to try from the most center point of the area that you're building in and do like a 3x3 of metal. And you want to put your power box in the center like that. If you have like other bases, you can always put down your gearbox, which I have done here, but I put the materials in here so it doesn't get used. This is what you mostly will need, besides obviously the electrical stuff. You don't need that. We can chuck that back in the box. But that's all you should probably need. I'm not 100% sure. We might run out of materials later on once we get to the decorating stuff, but that's basically where the gearbox is at. So what you want to do, once you have your little 3x3 of that, you want to go out 4 outwards or 5 to like this, and then on each side as well, so you basically will copy the same thing. When you want to go like obviously 4 across and do a little plus here. So why I had done this, so it's easy so you can tell how to do it with the actual layout. So this part here, we'll build something now for that. So because it was something built there, but I will show you how to do that part itself. So basically, all the like this main structure itself is sort of the same. Besides that, so this part there, you don't need to. So that part there, you don't need to. You can do any direction you want. It depends where you build, and it depends how you build it. Per se, you don't need that much metal. So let's just drop a bunch of like all the useless stuff we don't need on us right now. So we ain't gonna go. Oh, we should have that on. We know we're naked, don't we? We want to try and lose as much weight as possible. We don't need a pick because we got the wood there. It's all pretty heavy because of the stone, aren't I? We don't need that much metal. So make sure you have, actually, you know what will help us right now? So this is another thing too, if you ever do like building. So I'm gonna like find an empty page to put my main powers in. You want to at least pop them somewhere there, so you know where they are, and then what we're gonna put is a bunch of cactuses on us. Because they're pretty good for like holding weight. Oh no, that's on us. So we should have a lot more weight so we can carry a lot more stuff. So we probably want to get a little bit more sign. And so we'll go over here. So basically I said you can have this any way you want. The circle pretty much covers the whole area. So why I'm doing this, just because it adds a lot more space, and it's like the 2.0 version of it. So we want to go roughly, so how we want to do it, this part here will just be a pillar. Be nothing important, right? This way the stairs will be. So this way we'll be building like that. And then we want to go, what? Won't be like that because there'll be stairs there, right? So now we'll go. There'll be one out there. Got to did this part actually, ain't gonna lie. So you can use any pillars you want. I recommend use any as you see. What you use seafood, honestly. There'll be stairs there, so we'll go like this. No, there'll be stairs actually because then the stairs will come down here. Okay. I should have left it. I would have shown you properly. Alright, so We need at least 3 gaps, so that's fine. 3 to 4 gap would be... We can honestly do 4. Yeah, we could do 4 this time actually. We can like... It's the issue too about building outwards is... So with this you don't have to build this section. I do because it adds like a landing pad to the structure for the towers, and like it's unnecessary, but I do this stuff that's always unnecessary, honestly. So you want to do your pillars first before you do anything else. Like there's a bug with this metal pillars, and I'm pretty sure the glass pillars, but you can't put triangle pieces into them. I'll show you on it throughout the tutorial how you can actually do that, and I'll make a little video about it. And we'll do that, we'll add a little bit more sign, so that way we can at least, I should grab from our pole, shouldn't I? So how you want to do this is basically, all this will be here like unnecessary room, but it's just like, it sort of adds to the build. So what I like to do here real quick, I like you like this. This should be stone. But like what I want to do, I like to put pillars here for extra support, and I destroy this, destroy that, because that's all going to be stone itself. And what I do too now, I will put, what you want to do is put foundations here. You want to be able to put them there, so you have to put like a floor there, and like, so you want to go like this. And I don't think we can go like, well, we can actually go like that. We want to go like that. You want to put a floor there with a foundation like that, and basically that's how it's done. It's fair to act like a pillar. So now we're going to have stairs coming down from... We'll cover that in later. So we'll have stairs coming down there. And that will be on a... So yeah, stairs coming from that platform down here. So there'll be a foundation there. We'll come to that later. I'm not 100% sure I did that. I did on a whim. Okay, so I'm pretty sure what I did was... It's not here, but we'll just go. Alright, so what you want to do with this piece here, you want to go with stone foundations first, or stone pillars. You want to go like that. That. I mean, you can go metal, metal, metal. This will be roughly about, I think, pretty high, not that high. Then you want to hit replace button, and you just replace it with the metal pillars. That's basically it. And you go like that, and you just continue this upwards. And this is going to be the bare basis of all the towers. So we can honestly, once we've done one in one section, we can cut to this next spot. And like, this will be around like that. We'll come back down to the stairs here once all the structure's built, because I gotta remember how I actually did it. Because each of the bases are going to be different no matter where you build. It's never going to be 100% exactly how it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I did actually was... And then I went like... Like that. And I'm pretty sure I did the same here, honestly, too. You know what? I think I know what I did, actually. I don't think this was here. Pretty sure I went like this. And then I went like, what's the middle ones? Pretty sure I went exactly like this. We are in the middle. That's a problem when you build out the zone, so just be careful. Probably have a box closer towards the area where you're building outside. See, like me having to run back. That way it makes it easier. I have to run back and forth. That's what I found difficultly on the other base. Yeah, it was exactly like this. I don't know how I did on the other side though. They would just go like that. And I'm pretty sure what I did was not that. Pretty sure I went like something like this. And I went like that. You can do either one. So as I said, you want to do just cover us up just to hide it. So the idea of this is acts like it's like more like a structural support, like a beam, holding up a big holding up a platform. You don't have to like cover up so that way you can save materials. I would recommend probably just covering this up just for the floor. Might as well, right? And then that's good. Alright, so with the pillars, with each of the corners, the same sort of process. You want to go with stone of the first layers, and you don't want to do that. Don't do that. Like this, exactly like that. The same with all the corners. You gotta have 4 of these, and they'll be like 4 high. Reason why 4 high, it just makes it easier for like the larger powers to actually walk around the base. Especially when you get the boss, like the alpha versions of the pals, especially the Yomatides and the Astrogots. Just make sure you replace the pillars before you do it. So as I said, grab this, hit number 4, and then you can replace a pillar. So if you were having trouble specifically doing this, it's fixed now. That's the only fix I know. I know because you can't go. The reason why I do that, actually now. I was going to do a tutorial on this, but it's fine. You can't put the triangle piece into the piece, but if you did that with, say, a stone one, you can obviously. I don't think any piece can't do it without. So you have to do stone first, and then you can upgrade it to metal, and that's how you do it. So this will go 4 high. What you want to do is go like that. Another way you could do it too, if you really wanted to make it different instead of just plain flat. I'll show you another tower. I'll show you here. You can use stairs. So it gives it more of a. It gives it more of a I kind of like this a little bit better, but it's just because how the slopes are. It's sort of like. It doesn't go with it, so you can either use that or the other way. I recommend the stairs, honestly. The stairs are a lot nicer. Make your life a little bit easier. Do your tower. Do these first. We'll basically do 1 tower and then we'll go around the square. When you build in this location too, watch out for that message of love. You don't have to build here, as I said. You can build this anywhere on the map, just about. With a large enough area. Alright, so once you build this, just honestly go around to each of your corner. Make sure you have the materials because it's going to cost a lot, especially in stone. So you want to go to these corners. So we should be... Okay, yep. Go like that. I forgot to do that over here as well. So that's going to be 1 lower. The idea is that it's because it's going to be a different level. You want to continue with that over here as well. Sometimes having the towers pre-built too does help, but I find doing this way is a little bit easier. especially when you'd have to climb up into the floor. That's fine. We go across here, same, we'll continue. So the reason why I've done the foundation before is normally this location has a lot of trees in it. As you can see, some of the trees are growing out now. So I have to put foundations down to prevent the trees from growing, or there will be a part where you would see me dropping the trees down with like powers and max. It's not worth it. So this location is not worth building to, I will say. It is nice, but the problem you get is with the barriers and like some of these planes popping back up. So that's the only reason why I say it's not worth building. I gotta like replace this onto this stone in a second. We might as well just do this here now. Oh. Don't even have to jump. But yeah, so basically it's all the same. So once we're done this side, I will cut to where the towers this side's done. Obviously, once you see one, you've seen them all. And I'll show you the ribbon, how you do the ribbon before we cut. The same ones, that's right. So you could honestly do it this way as well, whatever's easier for you. I will say probably go do this metal pillar wave and replace this sign. So I'll keep this one stairs so that we can tell, like, see if you like that one better or not. I kind of add a little bit more detail to the build. We might replace it with the stairs. Oh, better go inside circle. If then you want to replace it with the metal ones. I don't think I haven't seen anyone done this, found the fix for it yet. So there probably has been someone, honestly. Alright, so this goes up with the pillars as well. I will go up to 4. Same with the walls. So this one has no structural support. We'll have no structural support on the outside, like how that has, just because of reasons. I didn't design like that, I think, honestly. I didn't really think of that at the time. It's more there, it's just like more there just to be there as a pillar for the thing. We'll build this though in a minute. Once we're done this part, this is the easiest part of the build, I will say. Just this lower half, yep. When you get to this first floor, it's a little trickier.
Yep.
I was going to do the originally when I first built this design, but I never got around to it. Alright, so the ribbon. What we're going to do, once I've done the ribbon, it's pretty much the same, but I'll show you the difference. So,
yep.
You want to put another floor here, so there's like a 1 block space between the top, at least the first floor. What you want to do now, because this is going to become part of later, you want to put a wood floor around and leave this part here. You want to put a metal foundation there, or floor there, a wood floor, and you'll see why. A metal floor, and then you want to do a wood floor, and then a metal floor. I'll connect that up soon. And then metal, because that's where the stairs will be. Now I'm pretty sure this part here is going to be all metal though, because there'll be a hangover like this. There'll be metal. The metal will come out like this, so while you're here, you might as well try and like build as much as you can, as far as you can, with the circle being your best friend. Just to make your life a little bit easier. It needs to be wood. So why this is wood is acting as the maintenance boardwalk. So every time you see on or rigs, there's some sort of maintenance boardwalk where they walk around the bottom levels and check for supports and stuff like that. And that's like the idea of it with this. And plus it helps you build this easily. So it depending on your PC, I recommend you could like, if you go a good one, you can go like this. It adds a little extra detail, but I know with like, since I'm on a server, I don't want to add too much because it'll take up too much RAM. I know it is obviously go with just without the pillars. So you want to go like this, exactly like this, and like without, this is normally like, this has like nothing in it. So this is the center point of the main, of the towers, or the legs I should say, or the pillars, I don't know, but the structural pillars I guess you could call them. And same with here, you want to go like bam, bam, like that. So that way, this is all more like for detailing and like extra stuff you don't really need on it, but it adds like, it makes it look like it's structurally sound, and it won't contort because it has that support. I think it's, I don't know what it's exactly called. I know there's a term for it, but this just gives it more like for me, this gives it more like structural sound, like makes it more structural sound, because when you think about it, what you saw like at the beginning, there's going to be a massive city on top, and it's the design is based off like an old old rig that was basically the land risen from the ground and it lifted it up from out of the earth, right? So that's the story. You don't need to do that. I don't know if it is. I'm talking up. I'm just getting distracted. That's what it is. That's the story behind the oil rig. When the people were on the island, they found the oil rig and basically did some repairs, added some support so that the boardwalk around the place, so that way they can keep on the structure, and they built homes, shops, and stuff like that. So we'll be building shops. Sorry, I should do the walls first too. 1 minute, make my life a little easier. Shops and stuff like that. There'll be like, it's gonna be some sort of like anime inspired sort of town to like, we have like a trading guild or house, or adventurers guild, tavern sort of style thing. Right, you want to go to stone pillars now? I wish they fixed this. Well, you don't have to do this, but this is the only fix I have found and I sort of came up with, because when I found that you could replace stuff, it's sort of like, I put the idea in my head, could you replace the pillars with the stone, like, replace the stone pillars? Because on my original build, you just saw, you had the stone pillars there. You know what, we might go with the stairs, because it does give it more detail and personality. You can tell how better it is than with just a flat surface. We'll place this one's real quick too. But this is the general idea what you want to do, right? Once you've done your towers, it's pretty much easy from there. Eventually, as you play your survival world, you're going to always replace the... I mean, I'll be removing some of the parts. I'll show you like at the end what I'm talking about. And the thing with 2 building is you're never going to be happy with everything you build. It's always going to be like, you're going to be changing stuff around. And that's what I do half the time when I do like designs like this. But this is my bed, like pre-base design, where it's, you like later on you will change and adapt it to situation, like I have done with the base. Like I built this base 4 times now. One of my mates Spark server, great Twitch streamer. And that base is nicely decorated. I'll be posting pics what I'm talking about. But we can honestly, I'll be doing a video of me decorating this, how I have it. So we'll soon see anyway. So this is what you will look for. Once you have this, you're pretty much honestly good for the first floor. The first floor is before like your farms. You can honestly change it up. I'm experimenting with that right now. See how I can make it more efficient space-wise. I can show you a couple of examples how I got my other bases on my boats on 2 different servers with it. That's fine. Okay, so we can move to the next floor. Okay, so how you want to do this part? There's 2 entrances onto this floor. There's this one here, which we want to go like this real quick. And like this. And like this. So the reason why we're doing this here, these are the stairways up. So we want to put like metal floors here. There'll be stairs, so you want to put like down here for now, if you want to go with wood. So I'm a big believer you should always like mix your... Did I go with wood there too though? Maybe not. I'm a big believer always mix the different like materials up. So then it makes the structure a lot more nicer. So you want to go like that. And then you want to go like that. So you want to get rid of that piece now. And go like that. So this is one of the entrance up to the floors. These won't be the best for like all the powers because the power heights are very difficult to work with. And what you want to do is put pillars here, here, and then if you don't have a Japanese style, go with your normal red one, which will look like that. If you have a Japanese style, go with it because it adds the black really works pretty well with it. Okay, so what you want to do, if you're building stuff, I recommend you put the where is it? Production. Your windmill, your crusher in that location. Just put it away somewhere. And what you want to do, I found you put these here onto these pillars here. I can't remember into a dilemma. Alright, let's put a Anubis in the base so you can build this stuff for us as we go. He's going to be collecting rocks and stuff too, but that's honestly fine. That'll do. And what I'm going to do quickly for him is put down a little bed for him. Nothing too special. And I should have... Yeah, I do. There we go. You should be happy now. So I should be doing this stuff later, but I feel like honestly doing this now makes it better. So you want to put your little workstation up here. And that's where you can like dictate all the powers. So that's basically here. And then I believe I got rid of this. And then I went like this. Okay, so with the bottom floors, since the towers are done now, but not completely done, we'll complete the floors first. We'll do the ribbon and then we'll do the outside supports. As I said, make sure this is like the same direction that you normally do. I don't really care about it. I know some people do, but I just don't really care. I know, I'm a terrible person. Go like, go like this. We'll do the wood first. See, as another thing too, you kind of want to make sure you got rid of all this, like the trees and the natural stuff around the ground before you do this. If you do have a guild box and you find you're using only materials and stuff, just make sure you put a chest down with materials you think you might need. If you don't use them all, then it's not a loss, right? You're still winning. You still get materials to play with later. So we'll just do the floors first and then we'll do the ribbon. The reason why we're doing the metal here, there'll be a little structure here as a little shelter, I guess you could call it. And it acts like a structural support later on. Hang on. Alright, so once we've done the outside support, we got the floors done. So we gotta start the pillar, this ribbing again. We should have the top two. And we can come back and work our way around. Alright, so you want to put your wall on each of the sections. So you have squares. Once you've done your squares, you probably just want to go like this. And you sort of get the idea, right? So you want to go like that. Keep waking my neighbors. You're making me proud. So you want to leave that one emptied. And you want to go like that, that, that. And now we're gonna cut here and we'll continue where we've done the rest of the ribbon. So to save time. Now we gotta go floors out here, so we don't go like that. But we need to go 3 across. But I think too, we gotta do this as with the things. So when you put your doors down, you want to go that direction. Keep it open. This is obviously just from opening the doors. You want to put walls on the side here too as well. As you see I did before, I was just sort of should have done when I was running past it earlier. We go, we'll do this wall real quick too while we at it. So it's basically the same process for all the sides, honestly. You put down your wall. You could do a window there if you really wanted to. I just do a wall, just to make a little more structural sound. And then you want to go with walls out this way. 1, 2, 3. So why we go 3 is, you see why. I might honestly try. I'll show you what I mean. So we want to go like this, and then like that. We'll try to do that on that side too. So that way it's easier to deal with this sort of stuff. I just realized that was a way easier way. I did the harder way when I did the build originally. So same thing here. Wall. So you can, as I said, you can use a window if you wanted to. It's up to you. It's gonna be your build of the day. You decide how you want to do it. Alright, so we're gonna go like that. Put that there. Get your wall first. Then your door. And then we'll go and just repeat basically. Because all this will be covered up anyway. One thing too, if you want, you can either put this here. But I notice sometimes with computers, it can't handle so much, so either, I don't know if it's particular beams that does it, like for pillars, or is it just like, it's just a resource thing. Same with this, so you want to, like with pillars too, what I did was I used the wood ones, just to change the color up a bit. And just go like that. It looks like it's being held up, but probably the metal one would be much better. It's either up to you. I'll show you what the metal one looks like on the other side. So we'll go like that. Like that. Then we can either go with metal now. Just remember, this was like an old oil rig, so if you even match it up, change it around too, it'd be good, because then it'll look like people like sort of made a makeshift repair to it. Which wouldn't be a bad thing, right? It'd be a pretty good idea to do that. Just to change things up. And move back around from the side, honestly. I'm just going to use some metal pillars just because it's more accustomed to the theme. Alright. We done that. Now what do we do? Oh, you gotta do this side too, do in this side. Oh, that's right. No, we're gonna do the hard way. All right. We're gonna do this one too, so we're just gonna do the hard way as well. It's fine. But if we did that on the bottom while we're running around. But this build is pretty simple enough where you can honestly just do how you want to do it. Well, let's be able to do something like that. Oh, we can actually. That's pretty easy. Alright, you want to fill this up? Now this is going to be the exact same sort of ribbon. So what I recommend you do as a temporary solution, just go like that. And remember, you're going to dump stuff off back in the box too if you keep doing this, because it's going to become heavier. You want to go along with that pattern. And what you want to do is put a... maybe not so, honestly, so that we can get out. You can just go like that too if you wanted to. Then we'll do all the sides. This is why you want to keep your doors open too. Just make it easy to get around. What you could do too to make your life 10 times easier, and I should have done this in the first place, was when I did that, you want to go... we can get both sides, and that way it's a lot easier to do it. And you can just remove the leader. We might honestly leave it like that, because then we can leave it on the left side. We'll go like that. So the reason why I'm doing this is it looks like it's more supportive on the structure. It's not like it's gonna collapse, because there's gonna be like a lot of weight on it, and that's why the main leagues need a lot of support from it. So we go from here. Oh, there we go. Then we'll go run around and get to this side. I'm pretty sure we can't do so because of that. We're going to, you know what, we'll just go from the top down. So you can just have B stairs as phone way up. But you gotta remember too though, with your powers and your base, we can put floors above the roofs, it's fine. It's gonna be very hard for you to have powers coming up and down. So you could even do it that way if you want to. So you want to do is, so you want to choose where your stairs go. You don't want to where these stairs are. So you kind of want to on the opposite side. I'm gonna go over the base real quick just to double check where I put the stairs. You want to leave this open here, so you can, so it makes it, it's like an access hole. I like to call it a butthole. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like that. But whatever, I'll check. So basically, we'll just drop down and you'll get access to your gearbox and that sort of stuff. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Well, that's a good question. I don't think he's in the way, so it's fine. I like the little cat things give like some light. Okay, so we definitely have any. So you want at least two wide. You can have three, but it's going to interfere with like structures later on in the future. So you want to go with either middle stairs, and like there's some things you can do with stairs where it's a little bit extra, but you don't really need to. Yeah, that honestly looks better. So you want to go with... So now where it says on now, we can just delete this. So you go to there. So you want to go... like that. Then that. Because having stairs aligned is just not enough for me. It will look like it is supported. Granted, you save more space having stairs like not have his back part, but it adds more. This adds a lot more to it. You have to do all the way up. I go like that. Then like that. I'm pretty sure it's one back further, honestly, though. If I'm not mistaken. No, that was. No, we're going to change it up. This is what I mean by building. It never's going to be 100% exactly how it is, right? I'm pretty sure what I did, I have stairs on this instead. This part here. But no matter where you, no matter how you build, you're going to change things up differently. Because what I had there originally on my main server was a little kiosk with trader dudes. Yeah, it looks better. And then we had a floor here where you could talk to them here and there would be an ISO wall here. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so what you want to do, pillars. I can't put it as because of the stairs, I'm pretty sure. I want to like add support like that so it looks like it's being like misheld up somehow. Sometimes it adds it too, it's just weird how it just works and doesn't work. So you want to go like this, since you have this free now of this. You don't have to do this, you really don't. Honestly, if you don't want to do this part, you don't have to. It just means you have free space underneath. I really wish I fixed the pillars. Now what to do with this. Alright, once you're done with this part, oh, come on. But that looks nicer though. I do agree. I reckon it looks nicer. Come on. The game can be a little weird too sometimes, honestly, when it comes to building. Alright, so we want to do as a quick sort of like laziness, just go like that, honestly. And once you've done this, what you want to do now is what I did is I put a wall here, here, and here, and made that into like bedrooms where you can sleep downstairs. I'm just going to do this real quick. Just 2 people. You can honestly even like put a wall if you wanted to. It's up to you. Alright, so once that's done, this is the basic floor layout. You can obviously put down your structures how you wanted to. Now, we want to cover up. Let's do the floor up here. Make sure you leave that center point there, so we're going to like put some pillar support. So we want to go what? 2 high, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's going to be too high roof. So if you have working pals, just remember that. So only pals are really good for like just too high block ones like Anubises, a lot of the smaller ones, but like not massive. A lot of people do not like to do that though, but it's up to you how you want to do it. Alright, so what I recommend you do is pillars like this, and then you want to go 1, 2, 3, then like that. And 1, 2, then we'll go over here and do these ones. I think it's 2 actually. And then, yeah, I think it's 2. You want to leave that one like that. So you want the 3 gap across there, and then because this is going to be sewn, I'm going to put the sewn one there and then a metal one here. You don't even have to put a metal one there, honestly, too. What I like to do is have a mixture, so I normally do the inside sewn. So it's this way. And the outside scaffolding, so any sort of build you do, you can have the scaffolding outside to make it look nicer, but the sewn inside to make it cheaper when it comes to materials. Alright, then we want to go like this. So, like that. Third one here. I'm pretty sure it's like that. So we're just doing the pillars now to skip the actual. This is gonna be a little different here. Just because of that, obviously. We have it down the floor here, so we're gonna go. 1, 2. 1, 2. We'll switch to stone pillars now. Yeah, that does make sense. Have a 3 wide in between there. We go like that. That. The reason why we're not put stone pillars on that side is because we're going to be using wood ones instead. Just to change the color of the structure, really. Give it more vibrant. Make it more vibrant when it comes to colors. Okay, what you want to do is have you do the same pillars in the center. We're going to put pillars on top of that. We go like that high, at least 2 high. We're going to do the same thing with all the pillars too, so we're going to make them 2 high as well. So this is your first floor. Your first floor will be dedicated to your production, medicine. You could like even like put detailing like I do eventually later on. Am I out? No, I'm not out. I'm going crazy. If we won't go too high, at least all that. So with the roofs, when we get to the roof, as I said, you can use the Japanese, you can use the wood roof. I don't recommend using the metal or the sign. You can if you really wanted to, but when a big build, you kind of want to make it vibrant in color-wise instead of just like just grey. The reason why I use sign with metal is it's a different color grey, and like the grey is pretty bright for the sign, so it makes up for it. So you can either do one way with this, you can like mix it up. So you want to go with window, window, door, door, door. Same with here, you can do doors here. Here we go. Wasn't meant to do that. You want to go put your walls up here, so you want to go with your pillars. The reason why I'm doing outside the metal one is because it does look nicer later on. You don't want to do that. I'll put that one there. And here. Go back to zone. I wish there was an option where you can have like how Arc does it. This is so you want to put your doors here for your windows. I do this all the time in my builds. I'll have a look at it. And the same here, you either can go with like your wall one, or you can go like with windows. I recommend windows. And you want to go with your door. So you want to mix it up. You don't want to just make it all the same sort of like block. Make sure you open the doors too when you are using them. So that way you don't have to do it later.
Yep.
You want to go like that. The idea would be basically, let's go put these pillars up. And you want this basically, this is all going to be the same on all the corners. And put a door here, going inwards. So that we're not running into anything. Wall. Door. So the door, the reason why I do the door, it adds like a double window sort of setup. It sort of does it well, but it doesn't do it as good as I want it to. But it's the best I can do with what I got. I haven't tried using the Japanese style yet with this build. It'd be kind of interesting to do it, see what would turn out like. I can honestly, if you're interested in that, just let me know in the comments. Yeah, so I'm going to be using the Japanese roof for this section here. What you want to do is get your roof, put down a... Sorry, I made a pillar, but I like to use wood pillars here. You can even use a Japanese pillar if you wanted to. I just feel like the roof suits this structure a little bit better. It's a more darker wood though. For this, I would recommend any direction you want. No particular way. Use a wood pillar, use a Japanese wood pillar, it's up to you. I just feel like this one does it more, it makes it more vibrant. I think what I'm looking for. And that's basically all the side corners you sort of have to do. What we're going to do quickly, we'll do the floor above and we'll do the walls below. So we want to put a stairs here, up here, and then going outwards. Any direction. I think we're just going to go from here. You want to go like this. You can leave a part open, but with a build that I do from this top off, you kind of want to leave it closed. You want to put the floor down for the second floor. The second floor is going to be the hardest part to do. It's not really, it's pretty easy. But this is why I got a lot of the iron pre-smelted. I probably got way more than I really need, but it's best to have too much than not enough. So I'd use a lot of the metal in this build. Remember, keep yourself closed. Well, your windows open when you do your windows. Well, at least your doors when you put your doors down. That way you don't have to worry about having to open them for pals or yourself if you're in an emergency, especially if you go like if you're overloaded. I'm pretty sure I gotta go one here, and one here. Yeah, like that. And this basically continues. The same thing, honestly. Really is. What I recommend doing too, though, once you've done all this structural stuff, Once you've done all the metal, make the foundations down below metal, just to make your life a little bit easier. Because once you start getting raids, if you choose a place where it's low level to build your base, not going to get really hard raids. I'm pretty sure. Take that with a pinch of salt, but I could be 100% wrong. But if your foundations are metal, I think you'll be fine. What I recommend doing too is turn the decay off on your server. That's the number one thing. Don't build this structure when you have decay turned on, because it will decay over time and basically collapse. I have decay turned off on this server just because of that reason. But you can build the original structure just without the extra step down there, and it'll be perfectly fine. But if you want to have the extra stuff coming out, like the 2.0 edition, and have a 1.0, which is basically without the extra stuff coming out. Right, so we're gonna go door. I go this way, the way, don't I? As it comes in. That does look a little bit better than actual subby. Alright. Let's have your doors open too. Make your life 10 times easier when you're running around your base. We go like this, this. Sometimes you'll miss something, trust me. I do that all the time when I build stuff. You want your pillar here. And depending how you put your roof last time. I'm not in a sober circle. There we go. And yeah, it'll depend how you have your stuff. So window. So these inner ones can be sewn. The way it changes up a lot of stuff. I kind of want to go for the door here. Or door here too, real quick. Go up like that. You see, I miss a lot of floors without even knowing, right? Alright, so pillar right here, trust me, it'll look nicer. You'll be needing this for the future. So down here will be a bar section. And you can have it how you want. So when it comes to placing stuff inside your base, when it comes to decorational stuff, you do what you want to do. There's no right way of doing this base at all. The structure, as long as you do the structure as is, you're pretty much fine, honestly. If you want to change it up how you want, putting a particular style, go for it. That's the joy about building. It's going to see what people can do, and then alternate it to your particular way how you want it. That way you can add a little bit of you into the build. I always recommend people doing that. That's what I used to do with Minecraft stuff. I used to look up at how people did stuff, and I sort of reverse engineer it and then add my own twist to stuff. So it was at least original a little bit. But as I said, make sure I go over pillars because sometimes I do forget. Add a little bit to the build, and you'll be fine. Yeah, I missed a lot of the stuff, didn't I? When I did the floor up top. I'm not nearby. Alright, so you want to go with wall. Far along. You could probably do this a little bit quicker too. I could as well. But make sure I got everything too, though, so that way it looks good in the video. I've already done anything like this before, like just how to build. I've done like time lapses, but nothing like this. I should probably lock my door, actually thinking about it now too. Okay, put your door here. Put a wall. Alright, now let's go these pillars here. Let's get all this interior pillars done real quick. So you can honestly leave it as open like this too if you really wanted to. Like, I just do this extra stuff just to give it character. That's what windows here. When I build stuff, I like to give it a story. So with this build, it's more like, as I said, people just was lost. They were like shipwrecked and they needed a place to live. And most of the places in Palworld is abandoned looking slum-like. Are you getting my niece in the background? She's a terror. So the story behind this is basically they were shipwrecked. They needed a place to live. As I said, this was placed down before somehow with some sort of mystery, and then people moved into it and then took it over and added to it, added some same stuff. It was on the decaying rate, and people like fixed it up, and yeah, this is it's the way it is now. Okay. But yeah, make sure you have the pillars up top. Don't do what I do. Have to do them like this. One thing I recommend doing too, though, is probably putting a door on each of these corners, like on a particular area. The reason why I say that, because you can put your power barriers in here, and you can hide them in there. I'm honestly moving the base over here at this rate. I do like this one better than my other one I built. I can honestly just renovate that one too, though. So you should start looking at stuff like this. You probably want like obviously fill it in, because we're gonna have to fill it in soon. Yeah, like that. You want to put a metal floor here. Like that. And do the same with this sort of side towers, and you sort of get the idea, right? So if you just copy that sort of pattern around the whole build, you should be good. It's a pretty simple build, honestly. It's not as complicated as people think it is. It's really not. It's sort of complicated when you first look at it, right? But when you sort of see how it's built, and it's just like, yeah, no, it's easy. But I haven't seen anyone build like this before besides me. What I see on YouTube is very, samey, I guess. But you build how you want to build, and you build like, it's no right way or wrong way to build in the game. Never is. Like, you don't need a massive base like this. You really don't. Yep. I just do it just to do it. Just because I can build in it. Just remember, just make sure you are like open your doors for your windows. So that way, you can have them closed too and just make a mix. But because you don't have a let me just put down a thing for him. Probably doesn't have enough a hot spring. There you go. No? Any hot springs. Bloody noobs, just to tell you. I love them and I hate them. But good powers though. And we like their best like starter powers as well. Alright, good job. So he should be a little bit happier now. Because we do need him later on for like build stuff, for, like lights and stuff. Alright, so once we sort of got most of his stuff done, let me just double check we have got the walls done. Yep, we do. So you want power member? You want the fragments to make for glass. If you don't have glass, just leave it open for now. Make sure you've done your roofs around the outside. I'm gonna like make it different so it's not always the same sort of material. I'm gonna use wood here. Make sure you have your doors open too when you place them down. This one should be in. So that way it's not in the way as much. This one's down. So that's the Japanese. The idea is for the structure line is just to be like unique everywhere you go, so it's not gonna be all the same roof. It's not gonna be all the same sort of material, right? But you can have it too, like you can build how you want to build it too. So in this area I'm using oh, we need to do this stone. We can have like, oh that's right, I took the cat power, didn't I? Oh, you want to bring like an OP version of him. You want to fill these in too eventually, like with like the doors. We'll do that before, once we're done with the roofs. And we'll have a little flyby. We'll put the Japanese one on this one. This one, Tim. Building in palworld right now is a little bit weird. It's not the worst building system, but it's also not the greatest, I will say. Okay, so how we want to do the interior. So what I personally did, where's the stairs? So the stairs are here. So what I did was did this and left this part here open. Go like that. In my server world with on Spy server, what I did, if you have, depending on how many powers you have, you can set up little kiosk shops here. So what you want to do, I saw this through another YouTuber. I'll put a link in the description once I've done everything. You want to have a sandbag, want to go like this. Same thing on this side. As long as you try this up a way to get through, you're pretty much good at that point. And then what you want to go is with your, either with your Japanese roof, if they want to do it for me. Or you can use your the red color roof. So I did the walls first, then I did the interior. Yeah, I did stuff. I will want it. So you want to go like this. Same here with this. So wait, this L-shaped building you have now. What ended up happening is you kind of want to leave this part open for now. You might have to put a wall there just to block it up. You want to go like that. You have to do like the center one. I like to do the center one just because it's just how I like to do it. I did this, so this will be your egg room in here. Your medical bay room in there. So if I was you, I'll probably put lots on this source here if no one yet's been taken. It's pretty bad if you have to get to that point. But if you're wild by your own mates, you should be fine. Same with here. We go like that. You know, I'm pretty sure we go like this. And make sure you do your pillars inside as well. Use stone ones, you can use whatever pillar you want for this. It's up to you. I use stone mostly on the inside just because it's much easier to work with. So what I end up doing is obviously putting... When I go like this, and then this again. Is this a medical bay? We need a door, so we're gonna replace the door. The wall there with a door. It to be metal. It's metal base. Sorry, it's part of the design. How do you part of the design? You want to put a glass window here. And then you want to put the metal roofs upside down like this. And we're the same over here with this. You can do that there. Or what I like to do sometimes is this. Especially like over here. Once it wants to do stuff. Alright, so I'll show you what I like to do too. Is I like to put a wood divider here like this. So if you got like teammates where they want to post on a little sash, you can put boxes in here and stuff like that. You can put carpet around here as well. So there we got the little sash for it, like little area. So long as you got access to the barrier boxes, at least you can place them. But you can even place them down before you put it down your personal loot, then that's the best way to do it. You want to go like this here as well. This will be important for later. Then you want to chuck a window down here. And then you can leave this open like this. Or what I did was I put down a stone wall. And then I either did like that. Was it this? I did like that. With this side where you do want to put the glass against this part here. And then you want to go have your same pillars, go like this. This. And you want to put a room here. See, I put a toilet here on my builds. And you can just change the roof so that it's different. You don't have to add a roof. It just gives the structure more color. That's what I think. You know what, we're just going to destroy this first. Make my life easier. So that way you're adding... So the idea is too, when you build stuff inside, you're adding stuff to the structures. You're adding like the personality. What I'm recommending doing too is you want to build a... You want to put down carpet first before you do this sort of stuff. I'll show you. Then you want to do like a like a sandbag down on top of a cup, and then you can put like the bounty guy, and that can be like a little like adventure guild area where they can turn the bounties in and stuff like that. Add some sort of role play to it. That's part 1 of this video. There's gonna be a part 2 coming out soon. Please wait for that. It should be straight away on this, straight after that one. I have to break up in 2 parts, so yeah, enjoy.